today, bring you guys some more Pokemon analysis videos. Today we are going to be looking at a Pokemon called Empoleon. This Pokemon is definitely a very interesting Pokemon. Back in its payday, which is in Diamond and Pearl, this Pokemon's seen a lot of OU usage. This Pokemon had really good coverage during the OU. Later on, it went down, I believe, to the UU tier, but we're looking at Pokemon for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and this is a good Pokemon to kind of look at. Obviously, it's a starter, so you would expect high things for this Pokemon. Right here, I got 4 sets that was on Smogon.com for Diamond and Pearl. The last one I have, you see, it's called Choice Scarf. This is a Pokemon, this is a moveset I came up with my own. But yeah, let's go over Empoleon's stats really quickly. That way we kind of know what we're working with. You got 84 HP, 86 attack. You're most likely not going to be using that, but it does have a really good ability in case you do want to use this attack. You have to get the hidden ability Defiant. One, I didn't even know this Pokemon had Defiant as ability, right? I mean, that's pretty crazy. But for the ones that don't know what Defiant does, if for any reason Empoleon gets its stats lowered, it gets a +2 in its attack. With base 86 in its attack, that's not half bad. You know, it's not great, but it could definitely be something that you can look at building a physical Empoleon. My examples, I do not have a physical Empoleon, but I could definitely see that being a video that we could try out. If you guys are interested, once Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out, we'll see if we can make us a Defiant Empoleon. But as of right now, all of our Empoleons are Torrents. Let's go over everything else. 88 defense. That's not bad. That's really not. You should be able to take some physical attacks. 111 on special attack. That's where your most of your movesets are going to come off of. 111 is huge, by the way, back in Diamond and Pearl. That's because, really and truthfully, but base 125 and base 130, that was unheard of. So being at 111, that was really strong, and you should be able to hit a lot of things with that base 111. 101 in special defense as well is almost Blissey-like, right? Back in Diamond and Pearl. Like, this thing could take a hit. So this thing can definitely take some special attacks, and you should be on the good side on that. Base 60, you're a little slow. You're kind of slow, but really and truthfully, most Empoleon players accept that. Hey, we're gonna be slow, and we go on from there. But let's go over the first set. At any point, if I say something, feel free to leave a comment down below, because this is going to be kind of like discussions. I want these videos that you see that I'm going to be uploading roughly daily. It's not going to be exactly daily, but it's going to be kind of roughly. I want you guys to get in the comment section. Comment maybe something that hey, I didn't know Empoleon could do this. I didn't know Empoleon could do that. Or, hey, I have a moveset idea. Let us all know what you're thinking, and then we can maybe in future Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl videos, we could definitely feature those movesets, because I'm planning on coming back here, and once Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl come out, and once I get to the point of EV training and training up teams and stuff, I'm wanting to go back to all these videos, and let's say I come back to this Empoleon video, Harold HD I see a comment that he left. Hey, I want you to try and use this moveset right here. And it's a moveset. Has the EV spread maybe even. EV spreads don't necessarily give me the EV spreads yet, because we don't necessarily know what the meta is going to look like. Unless you want to give me something generic like this. 252, 252, and 4. If you want to do something kind of like that, that's fine. I kind of get the idea of what you're wanting to do at that point. But let's keep it simple. We don't necessarily know what the meta is going to be. We really don't know how great any of these Pokemon are, because you gotta remember, back in Diamond and Pearl, Gen 4, Fairies was not a type. So we ain't really calculated that. We don't know what kind of value Empoleon could actually be. What if Flash Cannon on Empoleon is amazing, but these sets don't have Flash Cannon? I think I have like one that has Flash Cannon. So you would think you might need Flash Cannon. Well, I mean, that's why I'm going to come back, and I'm probably going to be making part 2s on every single one of these videos. So just kind of letting you guys know what the plan is for the now and for the future of this kind of series that we're going to be working on. First set, though, was from Smogon. This was their lead Empoleon. They got Hydro Pump, Grass Knot, Stealth Rock, and Aqua Jet. And yes, this is very simple lead Empoleon. This is probably what you've seen. Most teams, if they wanted to feature Empoleon, this was probably an excellent Stealth Rock setter. This seemed like it was could definitely hit on a very offensive side too once it got that Stealth Rocks up. Hydro Pump, Grass Knot are very good coverage attacks, you know. Hippowdon was huge back in Diamond and Pearl. I have a feeling it's going to be huge again for Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl. Grass Knot can practically one-shot it. I'm not 100% for sure I know the full count, but Grass Knot's there. Grass Knot's going to be super strong. If you need to pick up a quick KO on something, you got the Aqua Jet. Hydro Pump's there too. I mean, that's fantastic. That hits a lot. If you didn't want to run Grass Knot, you know, let's say, I think Hydro Pump can hit Hippowdon pretty easily, and you're probably right. You can go Ice Beam, and what Ice Beam actually allows you to do, yes, you're going to be walled by the Gastrodon, so that's why you had a Grass Knot. Ice Beam practically says, hey, here I am, I'm going to be able to hit your Garchomp super effective, or your Salamence. So you got to kind of determine where you want your team, what can your team handle and what your team cannot handle. And you can put Grass Knot or Ice Beam on there just for whatever cause that you feel like you need. Pretty interesting, though. Next one, the Agility Empoleon. Very popular. I remember back in a long time ago. Like, I did play in this meta, but I mean, that was such a long time ago. For me, I think that's been roughly about 8 years, so yeah, yikes, right? I did play, but I was really, really young. I was probably like 12, 13 years old when I was playing Smogon OU for the first times. And, you know, I mean, I see stuff. I see like an Empoleon. I remember going up against Empoleons that had the Agility, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and Grass Knot. This is great coverage right here. This is something that can hit really hard. If you're afraid of the Hydro Pump miss, you can probably... Scald is now a thing. Back in the day, Scald wasn't a thing, you know. You can run Scald instead and probably have really good coverage. That's fantastic coverage. In fact, if you didn't want to run Scald, you have Surf as well. Surf can hit really good. Now, I'm thinking more towards singles because seems like that's the format I want to go with once Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl does come out. I will be trying to do VGC. If you wanted to make an Agility Empoleon for VGC, I'm pretty sure you can go Icy Wind. I'm pretty sure we can get that. There it is. Grass Knot's nice. Surf, and probably Protect, right? If you wanted, you could go... you can kind of mix things up. Empoleon's definitely had it's actually won a VGC World Championship in 2009, I'm pretty sure. So this thing has a spot in VGC, but definitely I want to look at more singles right now because that's something I feel like I want to try and jump into as soon as Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl comes out. Once tournaments come back, I want to really focus on VGC, but until tournaments come back, I'm just focused on singles for the moment. This Pokemon, Agility, you set up an Agility, you got great coverage, get KOs. I mean, that's pretty simple right there. With the base 111 attack, special attack, you don't really need to bring that up anymore. Your base 60 speed is what's slowing you down. Well, that's what you got right there. The agility, which raises your speed by 2. It's not just a 1 boost, it's 2. That's, we see the difference that it can make. Back in VGC 2020, if you had a really slow Dracovish, which I believe was base like 85 or 80 even, after 2 max airstreams from its partner, it can practically outspeed everything on the field. So we know what +2 does. +2 on its speed can really be useful. So highly recommend trying this set out if you guys think if you want to try and get Empoleon to be a very fast sweeper. Now right here, this is a phaser Empoleon. It's similar to the lead Empoleon, but this is probably I could honestly see this being your VGC Empoleon. Instead of Stealth Rocks for VGC, you would want Icy Wind. And right there is your VGC Empoleon. This is a very good Empoleon. I mean, you probably want Scald as well, right? But right there, that's a VGC Empoleon. Max HP, max special defense. You're got the base 111 special attack. You're gonna be hitting just fine. You don't have to worry about that. Have 4 points in your speed. That's a pretty decent set. That's not bad at all. Spread. You get the leftovers, so you're bulky. You are very bulky on the special side. Scald, Protect, Roar, Icy Wind. That's your VGC Empoleon. In a nutshell, you might want to tweak things here and there, but that's what you're going to be running, at least at the very beginning. That's a VGC Empoleon. But for singles, you would over Icy Wind, you would want Stealth Rocks. And what this will do, just like your normal lead Empoleon, you set up your Stealth Rocks. Let's say they're setting up nasty plots or something in front of your Empoleon. Start roaring. Dragonite, going for Dragon Dances, roar it out. Make them respect your Empoleon's ability to roar. And I mean, roar is a very good attack. Protects here, not really 100% for sure. This was Smogon suggested. So this could definitely be a idea for a VGC, because most of the time for singles, you don't really tend to run Protect. There are little values like, hey, I'm not going to take the fake out, but we're an Empoleon, we're a Steel type, we really don't care about taking the fake out. It's going to do like 2%. So I don't know necessarily what that's for, but it's here. We can talk about it if you guys want to in the comment section down below. Okay, so next Empoleon, this one's going to be your hard-hitting Hydro Pump, Surf, Ice Beam, Grass Knot, Choice Specs Empoleon. This thing's going to hit like a truck. You're at 252 at special attack, 252 speed. Yeah, this thing's going to hit like a truck. That's the whole idea, is to get it set up into certain scenarios where you can just click Hydro Pump and you're going to be getting huge KOs. You can click Surf, get huge KOs. Click Ice Beam, Grass Knot, get those huge KOs. And that's awesome. Granted, like I said, and I guess we didn't put Flash Cannon on any of these sets, but we don't necessarily know what the meta game's going to be like for those fairy types. So for fairy over Surf, we would probably be putting Flash Cannon here. That way we can at least be able to hit those fairy types if we think those are a problem for our team. If they're not a problem for your team, go back to Surf. If they are a problem, try Flash Cannon. No need to break up your whole team just because one or two Pokemon are giving you problems, because most likely you have a way on that team to check that Pokemon. So definitely give this Empoleon a shot if you want to hit really, really hard with Empoleon. If you really want to just feature Empoleon, but you really don't know what direction to go with, this might be a good base Empoleon right here, the Choice Specs. This is a one I came up with. This is exactly what it's called, a Surprise Scarf. Your opponents ain't going to be expecting this, And I wanted to show you that Empoleon actually learns Blizzard. Probably a smarter tech to probably run would be the Ice Beam, but I just wanted you guys to know, hey, Empoleon gets Blizzard too. Empoleon has some really cool attacks. I'm honestly thinking, no, he does not. I was thinking maybe he got a Thunderbolt, but nope, I was way off. Nope, I was wrong. Anyway, what this set basically does, this is a nutshell. You can run Hydro Pump, Scald, or Surf, Ice Beam or Blizzard. Grass Knot I feel like is halfway decent, and then Yawn. Alright? The Yawn is basically just the surprise part of this though, right? Because you're going to go for the Yawn. They're going to see that, oh crap, you're a support Empoleon that just is about to put me to sleep. You know, if they didn't realize you weren't Choice Scarfed. And then they have to switch out. Well, you predict who they're going to be switching out to, or if they're going to be planning on staying in. If they switch out, and you predict correctly, you send out the right Pokemon to counter what they switch out, you get free attack damage off. Plus, I mean, what if you had Stealth Rock, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Sticky Web, or whatever hazard you have up, you can definitely trap in something that they really need just because you went for Yawn on your Choice Scarf and Empoleon. This thing obviously has awesome attacks too, like Blizzard, Grass Knot, and Surf. That's really good coverage, so they can't just sleep on your Choice Scarf. You know, oh, he went for Yawn, that's all that Empoleon does. No, this thing hits really hard too. I mean, this thing's going to be quick. It's going to be really fun to use. That's probably a set that I'm going to be trying to feature first, is this Choice Scarf and Empoleon, just because it's a little bit different. Granted, we don't fully know all the movesets yet for any of these Pokemon. So, what if Empoleon can't learn Yawn and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? Well, then this kind of throws this set off a little bit. But nonetheless, I think it's definitely worth talking about in the comment section. If you guys have an Empoleon suggestion, like I said already, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy today's video, like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. This is Wi-Fi Merman signing out. Peace.